Look, everyone, the Special Forces soldier on vacation is taking his newlywed wife back to her parents' home. Unexpectedly, just as the two were riding halfway, a black luxury car suddenly sped past from behind. The novice female driver in the car actually used the accelerator as the brake. When she discovered that there was a sharp turn ahead, and when she pulled the trigger, the luxury car had already broken through the guardrail and fell into the sea. The couple, both strong and strong, were stunned and stunned. He hurriedly threw away his bicycle, and a swordsman rushed over to check the situation. "Call the police!" At the critical moment, the Special Forces soldier told his wife to call the police immediately while anxiously waving his hands to passing vehicles for help. Unexpectedly, the unsuspecting driver thought she was a robber blocking the road, so he hit the accelerator and turned his back, seeing that the luxury car was about to sink into the sea. As a Special Forces man, he always kept his mission in mind. He took off his coat without hesitation, jumped up, and swam towards the female driver who fell into the water as quickly as possible. After a while, the Special Forces swam to the drowned vehicle and prepared to rescue the female driver trapped in the cab. The female driver saw that someone came to rescue her without hesitation when her life was at stake. This also gave the desperate female driver hope of survival again. She quickly slapped the window and fully cooperated with the rescue of the Special Forces. Finally, Huang Tian paid off. With the unremitting efforts of the Special Forces, the car door was successfully opened. The female driver inside instantly grabbed the life-saving straw and cooperated with the Special Forces to climb out of the cab. But at this moment, the female driver's feet were caught tightly by the seatbelt. She struggled desperately to no avail. The female driver looked at the man in despair. At this time, she was very grateful to the Special Forces for their rescue, but she could not let her benefactor save her life. Finally, the female driver gave up her struggle and let go of the special soldier's arm. Then she smiled slightly and yelled at her benefactor, signaling her to get ashore quickly and leave her alone. But as a man in the Special Forces, he knew that rescuing people was a soldier's mission. Even if he was helpless, he would never give up. Looking at the translucent sea, the Special Forces soldier was struggling in his heart as time passed by, minute by second. Fortunately, the police finally arrived. When the wife on the shore saw that her husband was still missing, she squatted on the ground and burst into tears. But at this moment, two heads suddenly appeared on the calm water. It turns out that at the last moment of his life, the Special Forces decided to fight to save people, even if they risked their lives. The spirit of the Special Forces is really touching. Do you support the actions of the Special Forces? I think the Special Forces did the right thing, so I nodded to the red plus sign, and we will continue to watch.